Ilia Topuria calls out, Conor McGregor, you're not the king anymore.
And Conor McGregor, if you still have some balls, I will be waiting for you in Spain.
It finally happened. Ilia Topuria, the undefeated featherweight champion, the new face of UFC glory, just threw down the ultimate challenge. And not to just anyone. No, he went straight for the legend, Conor McGregor. In a bold statement that's lighting up MMA social media, Topuria said what many fighters have only whispered. Conor, you're not the king anymore. That one line, boom! UFC Twitter went wild. Reddit melted. Fans on Instagram made a million memes. And now everyone's asking the same thing. Is this the moment McGregor gets dragged into a war with a new lion? Let's go deep into what's happening here, why this fight is trending, what it says about the current UFC era, and how it's shaking up everything we thought we knew about who runs the octagon. Let's start with the man who's rewriting UFC history right now, Ilia Topuria. He's not just undefeated, he's undeniable. Born in Germany, raised in Georgia, and now training in Spain, Topuria brings something rare to the cage. A mix of cold precision and brutal aggression. His record? 150. His finishes? Nasty. He's walked through opponents like they were sparring partners. He beat Josh Emmett in a 5-round masterclass. Then, in his title shot against Alexander Volkanovski, he shocked the world. Volkanovski had been the featherweight king for what felt like forever. But Topuria? He ended that rule in one clean, violent night. That win made one thing clear. This guy is here to stay. So what does a newly crowned champ do after reaching the top?
No super mala energía. Te lo prometo que como un aura de infierno, ¿sabes lo que te digo? Como no quiero estar cerca de este tío, como una energía negra. Nunca en mi vida había sentido eso.
He goes hunting for a bigger legacy. And in the UFC, there's only one name big enough to shake the planet. Conor McGregor. In a recent press conference after his latest win, Topuria didn't hold back. He looked into the cameras and said with full confidence, Conor, I respect what you've done, but your time is done. You're not the king anymore. I am. That's not trash talk. That's a declaration of war. And for McGregor, who hasn't stepped into the octagon since 2021, that's the kind of call-out that forces a reaction. Topuria isn't begging for clout. He doesn't need it. He's a world champion already. But calling out Conor is something more symbolic. It's like saying, you made the UFC global. Now I'm taking over the empire you built. It's old guard versus new blood, flash versus fury. A battle between eras, and fans are here for it. Conor McGregor isn't just a fighter, he's a brand. He's the man who made walkouts iconic, turned post-fight interviews into headlines, and brought millions of new fans to UFC, from his rise in 2013 to knocking out Jose Aldo in 13 seconds. To becoming the first fighter to hold 2 titles at once, McGregor became a living myth. But lately, that myth has started to crack. After back-to-back losses to Dustin Poirier and a devastating leg injury, McGregor's presence has been limited to flashy Instagram posts, whiskey ads, and a never-ending stream of wild interviews. Meanwhile, Topuria is hungry. He trains like he's still broke. He fights like his life depends on it. His style? Sharp boxing, brutal ground and pound, and zero fear.
I don't go only in to just win, you know. I fight for the fans. I want to entertain people.
McGregor's style? Fast hands, pinpoint counterstrikes, and flashy kicks, but now dulled by time away and long recoveries. Let's be honest, Topuria is everything McGregor used to be. That's why this matchup feels like destiny. The second Topuria said Conor's name, the MMA internet exploded. Some fans are fully behind Topuria. Ilia would destroy Conor in one round. He's too strong, too fast, too fresh. Others still believe in the McGregor magic. Don't sleep on Conor. When the lights are brightest, he shows up. Remember Aldo. Remember Eddie Alvarez. Some fans want the drama more than the fight. Give me Conor versus Topuria, just for the press conference alone. I need that chaos in my life. The road back hasn't been easy, but if there's one fight that could fast-track Conor's return, it's this one. It's not just a fight. It's a changing of the guard moment. If this fight gets signed, let's break down how it might go. Striking. McGregor is still one of the cleanest strikers in MMA when healthy. But Topuria's boxing is tight, powerful, and consistent. Conor's speed has slowed. Topuria's hasn't. Power. Both men can finish fights in one shot. But Topuria's power is more active right now. He's been in wars recently and come out untouched. Cardio. This is where Topuria has the edge. 5 rounds don't scare him. He's proven he can go the distance without slowing. McGregor's cardio? It's always been a question mark. Mental game. Conor's biggest weapon has always been his mind. He breaks fighters before the fight even starts. But Topuria isn't that guy. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't play games. He walks forward with calm, cold eyes. If this fight happens, it won't just be fireworks. It'll be historic. That's the million-dollar question. McGregor loves attention. He thrives on challenges. But he's also smart. He knows Topuria isn't a comeback fight. He's a threat. Still, Conor has never backed down from a big fight. And if he sees the hype building, the fans calling for it, and the headlines screaming his name again, he might just lace up those gloves and say, "Let's go then, kid." Ilia Topuria calling out, Conor McGregor isn't just about a fight, it's about power. It's about who controls the narrative of the UFC. It's about a young lion demanding the crown from a wounded but dangerous king. If McGregor accepts the challenge, it'll be one of the most watched fights of the decade. If he stays silent, it says even more. It says the new era is here, and it's led by Topuria. Either way, fans win. Because nothing in combat sports matches the chaos, the emotion, and the magic of a true generational clash. So, what do you think? Should Conor answer the call, or is it time for Topuria to reign without the ghost of McGregor looming? Sound off in the comments. And don't forget the new king might already be here.